I've made a list of who needs to see the doctor and why. Now, if I read your name on this list, just stop whatever you're doing and you go and see the doctor. The very first thing, before we even go any further, if you're moving around, you do not know your blood pressure, you do not know your blood sugar levels, you do not know your blood group. The last time you went for deworming was in high school, but you're just moving around aimlessly. Like, just go and see the doctor. And guys, this time I'm serious because this is your health, and I still stand on the ground of prevention is better than cure. Now you see, the problem is in Uganda, our health-seeking behaviors are very bad. That is a fact. Yeah. So you guys want us to deal with these things when they're already severe. As a man, why don't you know what your blood pressure is? And you know, the cases of stroke these days among young people are very high. Yeah, and of course, you can relate it to diet, lifestyle, familial history, what. But do you know one of the biggest causes of stroke? You guys have heard of hypertension or high blood pressure. And do you know how we diagnose hypertension in people? In Uganda generally, most people, it is just abruptly. Like someone just comes for random checkups and you tell them, but your blood pressure is, you know. So guys, why are you not serious with your life? And then when you get a stroke, you start saying, bandoga, mboyo, yagire nebamuloga. Witchcraft is not a cause of stroke, guys. So take care of lives. You guys are working as health emergencies, like isawa yonna pa. And actually, in the comment section this time, do not comment anything like "Thank you, doctor." Just comment your blood pressure below there, and we see. We want to see. The second person, if you're a man and you're above 40, or you're tending to 40, stop the video now, you go and see a doctor. When you reach there, tell him they have sent me here. If he asks you why, tell him they have sent me here, and you screen whatever you screen for men of my age. The very little camps that I have attended or and served, we will find very many men with BPH, and they screen many men for CA prostate, and it's very common in, let me say, Ugandans, because that's where I have been. We diagnose these things abruptly, like I've been telling you. Someone is there, they have problems peeing, what, but they never think about going to see the doctor for that. And men, our health-seeking behaviors are very bad, but I think this is going to change right now. If you're a man, you're tending to 40, above 40, just go see the doctor. They will screen you for CA prostate. I still stand on the grounds of prevention is better than cure. Now, people have a very bad habit of creating WhatsApp groups where they add us when they're about to go to get married to their lifelong partners. But now if you add me in any more WhatsApp groups before you do baseline tests between the couples, I'm not going to allow these things because if you add me in any marriage WhatsApp group, I'm going to first ask you, before I contribute, do you know your partner's serostatus? Yes? No. Do you know their hepatitis B status? Yes? No. Have you gone for sickle cell screening? Yes? No. If the answer is no, I will come and locate you where you are. No, we shall finish these things on ground, me and you, because you're burdening us. You guys are only looking at the heart when you're getting married. Yeah? Then before you know it, you're both carriers of the sickle cell gene. For you, we shall fight. Add me in those WhatsApp groups for contribution for marriage. I'm willing to contribute. For the women, if you're above 35, just go and see the doctor, because at that age, you're worried about many things. But most importantly, prevention of these very common cancers that are lethal, breast cancer, CA cervix. You know, actually for the women, just go, whatever the age, because yes, breast cancer 35 plus. Now, CA cervix worse, just go, because there's even a vaccine these days. So even when you're a young girl, you can prevent it, yeah? Do not wait for age and anything. And then also, if this is your first time hearing about cervical cancer screening, pause the video here, I've allowed you to go. And if you've heard about it and you have a girlfriend or a sister that you know about, and they have never done cervical cancer screening or whatever, direct them to a gynecologist. Because if I meet you, it is you that I will beat. Now, the last one is going to be a little bit difficult and controversial, but if you take more than 2 beers in a day, with every extra beer you take, add a contact of a doctor in your phone book or your phone list. Because
Now, and many people come and say, but you see, me, Msao, during the week, I don't drink anything, but then on the weekend, that's when I compensate and I take 10 beers. Now, binge drinkers, you're even worse. For you, you're worse. If I find you, I will beat you. There is no reason to sit on a crate of 25 beers, one person, even if you're two. Now, the guys who take more than 2 beers, and I'm not saying 2 is the maximum. Actually, you should be taking none, but because the stress as we go through are many, guys have, sigenda buying it. For every extra beer you take, you should call the doctor and report yourself. Like you're reporting yourself to police, you're like, Msao, what's the problem? I've taken another beer. You see what they will do to you. For the guys who smoke shisha and you vape, sigenda bogerako, you guys are cool and munyiga mangu. We shall just wait for you here. It's sigenda bogerako, but you know what you're doing.